Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. It's actually not the morning, but I've realised when I start a vlog I always say good morning, welcome back to the vlog, because it usually is the morning. It's the afternoon now actually. If you watch my last vlog, we left off at me using the chicken carcass to cook chicken soup. I've never done it before, so I have found a recipe online that looks good. I'm gonna write down exactly what I need from Jamie Genevieve gave me this what's this called? Case. Write down the recipe, and also I have the very arduous task of choosing Suzanne Selects for the month. They do a lot of like creator gifting every month. I'm one of them at the moment, so I kindly get a budget every month, and I'm just going through some pieces at the moment. I was like, I actually think I'm going to show you this because autumn stuff from them is the best. Appreciate the price point might not be to everyone's preference, and really Suzanne is at the top of my budget as well. I both get gifting but also pay for probably 50-50. 50% of the stuff I have is gifting, 50% is bought by me. But where you want to really like invest in your pieces, this is a great place to go. So I'm going to show you what I've got, and then we're going to nip out to Waitrose to go get the chicken stuff. So first of all, look at this leopard jumper. It's £110, which I think for Suzanne is pretty good. I'll link all of these below, by the way. I take an XXL in most of their pieces just for size reference. I really liked that, and I'm loving a leopard print. This is the Gaspard cardigan. I already have this, but I just wanted to highlight it to you. Then you go here and they have a ton of different colours. I have the grey one, mottled grey. I love their e-com as well. Again, XXL, and that's £95 for a very high quality cardigan. This I thought was interesting. Navy blue, potentially for me. It's £155, and I really like navy, and I love how they've styled it here with like the fresh white t-shirt underneath. Really good for transitional. I don't know where all the water went. There's literally nothing left. This is my dinner, this is. Oh dear. I've just added a litre of nearly boiling water to it just to thicken it out. I've added the rice. I chopped up some carrots that I cooked it with just to thicken it out because I don't have any bread to eat with the soup, so I just thought I'm going to need some solids. But I'm continuing this recipe. I actually am going to learn the proper name for this because this is a Greek recipe. It's not chicken soup. It's similar, but I'm doing, I think, what's called an egg drop for the first time. So if I manage to make this taste good at the end, I will be shocked. A moment of truth, because I'm adding the egg mixture to the broth, and I'm really hoping it doesn't turn into scrambled egg. Okay, it's looking good. I wasn't expecting that. Doing an egg drop. Now I'm going to cut really finely this chicken. I actually ran out of chicken from the carcass, so I bought some pre-cooked chicken, which I'm really hoping is completely fine for me to just heat up slowly in the pan. Here is my avgolimano soup. If you are Greek, let me know what you think. So it's a chicken lemon soup, really, but I've added some carrots, and there's rice in there as well, and then just a dash of olive oil, and it's looking really pretty. I really hope this doesn't make me ill, just because I've made myself ill before, and it's like the mixture of the chicken carcass, rice, and egg. Like, it's everything that could go wrong in one, so I'm just scared because I'm not a good cook. It doesn't taste of much. I think that's because of the litre of water I added. Oh no. I'll add some salt, but that's really tasty. And it feels good for me too. I'm glad I'm having broth. Welcome to the spaceship. Good morning, vlog day 2. I'm off to White City House to gym for the first time in a million years. Obviously you can't film there, so nice acoustics in here, really nice. hoping for a good workout. Good morning. Quite crisp today, like a little bit cold. This Everlane shirt I have on is just so comfy. I have a comfy outfit on today. One of those outfits that like, it looks fairly smart, but it just feels like pyjamas, because I'm going off to Skin Work in Soho, who do great offers if you're looking for somewhere central that does facials that like doesn't, I mean, facials are expensive, but I think relative to other facials these are more affordable. So a really nice start to my Friday morning.
Where you're using that lactic acid exfoliant, your skin isn't hydrated, so potentially what it could be is over exfoliating the skin, because you have all this kind of like texture and build up here. So you really need to start looking into like a really good hyaluronic acid.
Great, I'll pick one up afterwards. I am back from Central. I actually didn't pop into Boots because I was just, do you know what, if I'm honest, I went way too hard with my legs and bums yesterday at the gym. I tore them to shreds. I literally woke up in pain. It was my first thought of the day. And then any like stairs on the tube that I was climbing, or even bending down to look at the M&S knickers, it's painful. It's like I can't go at a normal walking speed or anything. So I just went to M&S, picked up some bits, some quiche and all this sort of stuff. So I'm just having a light lunch of 2 scrambled eggs and my favourite salmon cream cheese crumpets. So it's like a big blini. And I'm catching up on some YouTube. I just watched the new Molly May vlog, and now I'm watching Jamie Genevieve talk about her favourite things. I'm going to enjoy my lunch and carry on watching Jamie. Good morning. My favourite time of the day. I woke up about an hour and a half? No, an hour ago. And I'm just having my coffee in bed, but it's a really lovely, slow morning. Can you see this? I mean, my body just can't stop reacting to things. I think I infected this spot by itching it. Today, excitingly, I did a next day delivery on an H&M order. I haven't done an H&M order in so long, so I'm really excited. They have this hidden page that they never promote. I found it ages ago and I just thought, why don't they promote that page all the time? It's their best sellers. You can't find it direct on their website. I had to do some digging. So I'm going to try those on. I've got some tops and I've got some bottoms. And then I've got some meetings later on. I might go to Pilates. I will go to Pilates. So I'm going to get up now, do my makeup, and then show you my H&M pieces. Kick off. Got something from Gymshark and I have no idea what it is. Socks, ruched sports bra. That looks nice. I think I'll give that a go. Oh wow. Ruched bum leggings. That must be the one. Yeah. TBC. Everywhere relaxed hoodie. Love the colour. Literally just ordered a grey hoodie from Skims. It's kind of, this is more of like an ice blue. Yeah, this is a blue. It's not coming on camera like a blue, but it's a blue. Hello, welcome to this part of the vlog. In case you are new here, and I know these haul videos, H&M can sometimes attract new people. My name's Molly, ex-curve model turned content creator for like 4 or 5 years now. I'm a UK 18, I'm 5'10". I like kind of neutral capsule-y stuff, but I was gonna say I feel like I'm becoming a bit more stylish recently, and that is ridiculous to say. What I will say is that I've recently been following Alison Bornstein and I am loving her fashion tips. She's a celebrity stylist and I think she's so cool, and I'm seeing if I can apply all of her fashion theory to bigger, curvier sizes. I actually just got a book, I think it's called Wear It Well. It's her book. I downloaded it a night ago. I haven't started it yet, but I will, and I want to share everything for the mid-sized body. So H&M, we're gonna start with, I'm gonna call it a vest. You can see my bra through it, that's minus a point. This I just think is so cute. I'm so drawn to them. They are knitwear vests. I think they're a little bit difficult to layer. I've just added a white t-shirt here, and then I've just set it off with some gold accents. I feel like a funky polar bear. And it's a little bit too warm still even for this, but I'm excited to wear it, especially styled with denim. I'm wearing it with white denim and the Havana flip-flops you can see in the cutaway, but I think with blue denim it looks so nice. And when it gets really cold, what I would do is color match it with a polo neck of this exact color and then layer them. I think that would look so expensive, so chic, and be really practical. So it would look like a one piece, but they're actually two separate pieces, and I feel like you could color match it really easily from the high street, if not H&M, because I imagine they use the same colors in rotation. Underneath it, I have this white t-shirt. Again, you'll see in the cutaway, and there's a reason I'm starting with all the tops, because the trousers, just wait for the trousers. So the t-shirt is, I originally was like, oh, it's a little bit flimsy, a little bit see-through, a little bit thin. That feels like low quality to me, and will that look low quality as well? But once I actually put it on, I was like, do you know what? I tuck so many of my t-shirts, getting a lot of sun through now. I tuck, oh, look at the color. I tuck, you can see it in all lights. This is a better user experience for you. I tuck so many of my t-shirts into my trousers. So actually, do you want a thicker material? If you do, Uniqlo t-shirts are really great for that. And actually, I really want to try the men's Uniqlo t-shirts. I saw a woman wearing it and I was like, that is a great tip. Why have I never tried that? Because as a size 18, I take an XL in Uniqlo and I'm really just squeezing into some of the Uniqlo pieces. I thought the thinness would be a bad thing, but actually I think if you have space in your wardrobe, I really don't, if I'm honest, but t-shirts are something that I wear all the time, then having a thinner one and a thicker one means that you can play with both. I'm wearing a black bra today, and actually it's not great, but it's not too bad either, because you can kind of see it through. And then I also got an oversized black one as well. Thing is, I discovered these t-shirts. I always remember they're the oversized cotton t-shirts, and I wear them in an XL, and they're £6.99 on the H&M website. And I wore the white, the black and the grey in rotation when it was COVID and lockdown. And I feel like they've designed them differently. These are a lot thinner. The ones I had before were thicker. But anyway, I got the black one as well, you'll be able to see in the cutaway. And the black and white styling, I think, is really simple. So I think if you are looking for some t-shirts and you're my size, H&M, yes, but also Uniqlo, Abercrombie as well, and Simply Be are always good for larger sizes. I loved this black cardigan, and I have this theory about more affordable knitwear. Let me know if you agree. But the thing is, I do have access to some really beautiful knitwear pieces that are not high street price and not high street quality. And I'm really torn because I love a higher quality piece that I can wear all the time. But I would say that sometimes the lower quality fabrics, like the ones from High Street and H&M, polyester essentially, are easier to wash, you're not as precious about them, and they are so much more comfortable. Like I had this New Look polyester grey jumper, and I hate that it's polyester, but it makes it affordable and price accessible to so many more people, and it's more comfortable. This, I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. So I saw it on the website, I thought that's different. It's kind of staple and it's a denim jacket, but because of the waist cinch element, that makes it look a little bit more elevated. I put it on and you'll see in the cutaway, it just looks cool and more expensive and not that high street. And I thought, what if I take off the belt and just wear it like an oversized kind of shacket, and it works as well. So I think you get two very different styles for the price point. And I don't really usually go for these jackets where there's a tie waist, but I've been feeling pulled to them recently. I think I really like a grey blazer with that tie waist. Let me know if you come across any, or actually let me know blazer recommendations, because I am really trying to search for like an oversized kind of cream / off-white blazer. I've seen one on the Frankie shop, but the price, plus the fact it's polyester, plus the import taxes that you have to pay because it's not Selfridges one, it's direct from the Frankie shop, means the price is at like £350 or something. So I'm really on the fence on that one because I just think that's a little bit too expensive. And I have some mango blazers that I love and that are so not expensive, but the quality is like so great, and I've had them for about 4 years. They're a pleasure to wear, and I've got a meeting after this actually. I might wear my black one, my black mango one. But yes, I was surprised by this and I really liked it, and I think it's kind of trendy and stylish. If you are liking my hair, by the way, I styled it yesterday and I put it up on my TikTok and my IG reels, but this is day 2 and I think it's really different from day 1. I like them both equally for different reasons, but the day 2 style is the most undone Sienna Miller-esque, and I feel like I couldn't style it this way. Like I need to sleep on it to get it to this stage. There is a more polished, more leaning towards a curl, a wave, defined wave on my IG reels, but as the days go on it kind of gets better and better, and it means I didn't need to style my hair today, which I really liked. Oh, we're on to trousers. Are you ready to be disappointed? Okay, let's start with these. As I mentioned, I went onto the bestsellers part of the H&M website. I'll actually link it below. It's impossible to find, so I'll link it below. And I always just think social proofing is a really interesting concept when it comes to buying things, especially because I have a mid-size audience. And by the way, I have almost 100,000 mid-size people following me now on LTK, so the analytics and the data as feedback for what people are buying and keeping, I think is really interesting. In my last vlog, I showed you the top, I think it was 8 pieces bought by my mid-size audience for the June to August period, and I think we'll get even more data as we go into autumn, and I think that's so interesting and really helps direction your shopping. I've already had one coffee this morning, just very chatty. Okay, the trousers from H&M. Everything will be linked below, by the way, with sizes. I chose an 18 for all of the trousers, and I was thinking about it. So spoiler alert, none of the trousers fit. They're appalling. They're too short, they're too tight, the fabric's off, they feel cheap, like there is nothing going for them. The brown ones I thought would be cool, bit of a different colour. I like that they're not a rich brown as well. They're kind of a bit more of a cool tone, slightly muted brown. I think that's easier to style. So I went for these ones, and yeah, they don't fit. But I was thinking about it and I was trying all the trousers, and I was like, I work with quite a few fashion brands, which means when I'm making selects from their websites, I have to guess what size I am, and I will always just go for a UK 18. I'll go for a tall if they have it, or like a long, because I'm 5'10", and or an XL, and they will fit me across the board. Like, I work with enough fashion brands and there should be enough variation that sometimes I don't fit into stuff, but honestly, I fit into stuff all the time. So it feels really ironic that this is like one of the biggest fashion brands and I don't fit into their 18. I feel so grateful that I always fit into my ad work so well, but the organic stuff, it's just not working. I think these jeans are a real disappointment because these are the mum slim high ankle jeans, and they're like 20 quid, and I definitely used to fit into these in the past. This is what I'm talking about, by the way, for like a colour. I think these two together are really nice, still with the white t-shirt underneath. I love white and cream together, I really do. I think it's so fresh. I know it's a bit of a summery colour, but I will wear it in the winter as well. So the slim mum high ankle jeans, that's the one. Yeah, didn't fit. They definitely fit me in an 18 before. Couldn't get anywhere near to getting them on. As you know, some of my favourite jeans, if not my favourite jeans, are the Abercrombie ones. I'm wearing them now. They're the ones that I've worn just coincidentally in all the cutaways. I think these are the ultra high rise 90s relaxed. I will tag the exact pair of jeans that I'm wearing. I would really recommend Abercrombie jeans first of all, then I would recommend actually using the size guide because I think you'll be really surprised. I'd recommend using the Curve Love Fit. I am rambling today. Okay, lastly, seems a shame to end the haul on a downer, but if I just wanted to put all the good stuff at the beginning of the haul. Really itchy, didn't fit, like so itchy. And you know, back to my point about having high quality, but it being slightly itchy. I don't think you can have low quality and itchy. That's just not gonna wash with us. Yeah, they didn't fit. They have this, which was kind of interesting. I felt like it might be a stretchy inside, but no, pretty bad. Didn't enjoy it one bit. So it's a bit annoying because I know that from my LTK data of all the mid-size shoppers that you guys really love my trouser recommendations. Thank you for trusting me with them, but unfortunately we didn't get any good ones today at all. I feel like shopping for bottoms is something that I've struggled with my whole life through my teenage years as well. And thank goodness now we have some brands that cater to it and in a cool way as well. I was looking at bottoms to recommend for you guys, and I've been living in Abercrombie, Simply Be, Tala, Nobody's Child, and I've got a couple of Zara things as well, but really hit and miss. Favorite from the haul, if you couldn't tell, I'm going to put it back on. This is how I would fully style it. Same t-shirt, and then Ray-Ban Wayfarer sunglasses, which I've realised since I've bought them, I've probably got my cost per wear down to £1. Honestly, I love them so much. I'll link the exact ones below. Then I've got my Loewe puzzle bag. Other bags are available. Abercrombie jeans, Havana flip-flops. Bright blue floor that ruins everything, really. So this is my kind of spicy, very tasty, balanced tuna melt wraps. Obviously inspired by Emming. They're so delicious and they're so easy. They're just my favourite lunch at the moment. Excuse me for talking with my mouth full, but it just makes sense. Dill is a really good addition. It's giving it that joe and the juice edge. Just gonna do some touch-ups pre-meeting. This bag would be fun with the outfit. And also, this one, you know I showed it in the last vlog, the new LM brown suede. Oh, come on. Like the white with the cream with the brown, with the gold accents. I just feel, and I hope you feel the same, really inspired at the prospect of a new season. Summer is not my season. I never do 30 and 30. Then I tend to not buy new stuff, not like quality stuff anyway. I'm happy with like my H&M linens and I'm not inspired by it at all. But with the new season, I'm thinking about like content and outfits. And obviously Alison's really zhuzhed up some things for me. So I'm just really looking forward to going into a new season. Put a bit more blush on. This is the Armani, look at this colour. It's a colour that makes me happy. It's number 53. Lips, because I'm just always applying a lip product throughout the day and going like this. So the edges get really blurred, and I think I'm actually more suited to like a sharp edge. And a way to just sharpen it up is just to take a little bit of concealer, like that, and an angled brush. That's actually a bit much, again. But I just go around it to like neaten up the edges. Lip liner is Iconic Nude. I keep trying to find something better, but I just love it so much. I think it's like a blessing and a curse with this job, is I'm like, what's next, what's better? But actually, it's just the perfect colour. If you're looking for a new lip liner, and for whatever reason you haven't tried Charlotte Tilbury's Iconic Nude, it's the one. I genuinely think I've bought about 8. Put a bit of mascara transfer just there. But what I'm wearing on my eyes this morning is the Armani. And I think I said I was on like every wait list for this. It's the shade 22 and it's a liquid eyeshadow. I love the colour as someone who just normally likes to put a bronzer in their crease. I'm going to use the powder now just to mattify it again to try and stop any transfer. This is my blush and highlighter tray. Just made me really happy. I'm also wearing Glossier You. Got this from Space NK. I love it. I can't wear enough of it. Like, it's not overpowering at all. I'm sorry, I wish I'd shown you more from my time in there, but also it was just busy. A lot of moving parts, a lot of things to go over, new people to meet, discussing new ideas. Got some nice compliments on my outfit as well. So I think I'm going to wrap up today here and then see you tomorrow. Stretch to start the morning. I go to Frame, by the way, Frame classes. They do beginners classes, so if you're wanting to get into Reformer and you're like, I get it, when you start a new class it's horrible being the newbie, but the beginners classes make it such a safe space. And then they let you do like 3 beginners classes before you move to the main class, which I felt so ready for by the time that happened. I'm off to get some porridge and some coffee now and to start my day. Pilates. You might have seen me very tonal today. Put on some Shore deodorant for my class. It's funny because I was in that room and I was doing exercise, but my one true deodorant love is my Fussy. Sounds like an ad. It's not. I do work with them in a paid capacity, but over on Instagram. But they're just great. But I felt like I was going to exercise and not have it on for long, so I didn't want to use up the good stuff. I still have no idea what this is. I feel like it might be a chemical burn because when I put my Skin and Me Daily Doser on, as I usually do, this guy at night, and it obviously has actives in it, powerful ones. And then I was just a little bit spotty, so I wanted to dry some of the spots out with Acnicide. And I just think something happened overnight and it was a bit much because this is now really rough, feels like sandpaper, and I think it's gonna flake off. I hope it's gonna flake off. But my only skincare that I do in the morning, and my Instagram peeps freak out when I do this, is that I don't wash my face. I obviously did just then, but that's only because I was having a shower after exercise. So that's more like getting any germs off me. But in the morning, I'll wake up, people are like, do you splash your face with water? And I'm like, no, I literally don't do anything. I just go in with my Skin and Me vitamin C serum and my SPF. No cleanser, no moisturizer, nothing. Step 1, step 2, done. My skin's been so much better since, and obviously I double cleanse in the evening. And so people were talking a lot of sense on TikTok and just being like, if you did cleanse in the morning, that would be 3 cleanses in a day, plus all of the actives that I use, whether that's an acid or Skin and Me. And actually that's just too much erosion, I'm gonna say, to the skin. Oh my goodness, speaking of. So my skin is great because of Skin and Me. Like, I really attribute Skin and Me to changing my skin, but I think I can get to like the next level of perfection. Vain, but hear me out. There is a doctor, not cheap, not gifted, and she has her own skincare line. Okay, it's Dr. Sam. But I booked yesterday an appointment to go and see her because I just want to see what she thinks of my skin and what I can be doing more of. and kind of, I'll give her my whole routine, and I hope she's able to do this, but she'll just like, I want her just to rip apart my routine and be like, you should be using this, your skin's doing this because of this, and just like, how good can we get the skin? Will I do makeup today? I don't know. I've got some editing to do. I've got some brand feedback, negative feedback, which I don't do so well with, just because I'm so proud of my work. But I'll take it on the chin and have to make some amends and prep for the week. I feel like today's only really been a half vlog, but I just have no idea how long this whole video is going to be. So I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. It's one of those things where like you have no idea what we did this week until you open the project. You're like, ah. I'm making some homemade chips now. I've got my new knit on from the H&M haul, which is very comfortable. I like how I've opened it and then I've just done the little necklace here. I did film a favourites video today as well, so I think that will be the most recent video that's gone up. That's going to go up before this goes up. Check that out if you haven't. I will link it up here. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subbing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.